Recently, I was surprised when a longtime accessory that I've been using with the DJI Pocket 3 was replaced when PGYTech was kind enough to send me this carrying case, which not only helps me carry around my Pocket 3 and various essential accessories, but it also helps carry my DJI Action 4 as well with a couple of those accessories. So I want to tell you all about it in this video. So like I said, I've been shooting with the DJI Pocket 3 for almost a couple years now, and I have been using day to day this carrying case that comes with the Creator Combo. And honestly, this is a great case. I still recommend this to this day. However, I was surprised when this fully replaced my need for that. Now, once again, I do want to disclose that PGYTech did send this case to me. Now, I'm not being paid directly to review this. They just sent this to me for free, so I always want to disclose that. I will leave a link in the description if you'd like to pick one up. I do receive a small commission for that if you purchase one, but if it's something that you could use that will be a helpful tool for you, it's a great way to support the channel, and I certainly appreciate it. Now, let's break down why I find this such a convenient carrying case and why it's replaced that other bag I've been carrying around for a couple years. A couple things about this. For one, I just want to point out that this seems like a really well-constructed case. I've been carrying this around for a couple weeks now, and it's got a nice hard shell to it that's going to add some extra protection when you're carrying around your gear. And another thing I noticed right away is that this thing has some really nice quality zippers. That's usually a telltale sign if something's kind of poorly constructed, but it's got a nice solid zipper. Now, they make a couple different sizes of these, and the one that I got is nearly 10 inches wide, or I think it's 9.6 inches. It's just shy of 7 inches deep, and the depth this way is almost 3 inches. I think it's 2.9 inches. So to be clear, I think it's 9.6 inches this way, I think it's 6.9 inches this way, and then I think 2.9 inches this way. They do make a smaller version if you don't need one quite this size, but this one was perfect for me. So what comes along with this is you get these little Velcro divider strips, and you can sort of customize it the way that you like. So you can see I've got mine partitioned this way, and I'll show you exactly why and what I'm putting in here in just a little bit. But in addition to that, you've got some additional storage here. You've got a couple little pouches on the front of this little flap here. This closes with some Velcro. On the back side, you've got some elastic little loops here that you can put some things in, and there's also another compartment here that I put a couple things in here as well. So I utilize every space in this and has a lot of utility. So let me throw everything in here, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm taking with me on the go and exactly how much this thing can carry. I think you'll be surprised. All right, so this is exactly what I'm carrying with me virtually every time I'm leaving the house to go out and make some content. And honestly, it's kind of all you need. So a quick run through of what I'm carrying with me here. So I've got the DJI Pocket 3, of course, in its little carrying case, and I've got this Ray Geek little lid that goes on top of this. I talked about this in another video, but it's a must-have. And of course, right next to that, I've got the DJI Action 4, or of course you could use the DJI Action 5 would fit here. And as you can see, I've got this wrapped in one of these small rig cases, which are outstanding. And then right next to that, I've got, of course, my little mini tripod for the Pocket 3 and the little battery extension handle. Here in this little corner, I've got just the little base handle in case I need that, and of course the DJI Mic 2. And what's amazing about this is it's going to connect to both of these devices. And right here next to that Action 4, of course, I've got my little mini selfie stick and tripod. This thing is great. I love having this thing, and it makes vlogging with that Action 4 really super easy. And of course, I never ever leave the house without one of these little Anker power banks. That's pretty much a must-have. So that fits nicely right there, and that is just in the main compartments here. Of course, like I said, you can customize this any way you like with these little dividers. Okay, now up here, I usually have one of these little polishing cloths because you never know when my fat fingers are gonna end up on the lens. I know some of you can relate. So that just tucks away in this little pocket here. And to be honest, guys, I haven't found a use for this other pouch here or these little loops here on the back, but I definitely utilize this little compartment here because here's where I'm gonna fit this little mini Ulanzi VL49 RGB light. This thing is great either for the Pocket 3 or the Action 4, and I definitely gotta have the ND filters for that Pocket 3. So that slides nicely into this little pouch here, and that is it. And what's great is you get this all packed up, close it up and zip it tight. It's kind of amazing how much content creation power can fit into this little case, but I think this thing is amazing. And again, big shout out to PGYTech for sending this out. Much appreciated. And again, if you guys are interested in snagging one of these, you're gonna find a link down in the description. Now, these are just some of the essentials, sort of the must-haves when I'm leaving the house to do some vlogging, content creation on the go, but it's not a full comprehensive list of all the accessories that I use with the Pocket 3. So if you wanna check out all the accessories that I'm currently using with my DJI Pocket 3, come hang out with me over at this video right here. And guys, until next time, go make something rad. See ya.